Welcome. Thank you for being here. If you wouldn't mind giving us a like and consider going ahead and subscribing as well, that would be fantastic. And if you really want to go the extra mile, go down to the description below and click the Patreon link. Lots of cool stuff going on there. As always, I love you, and enjoy the show, guys. Builders in the Void by user DrunkRobot97. Chapter 11. An Old Tale. In the center of the galaxy, there sat a pantheon, in which the spirit, the lord and protector, of every world was housed. All strove to make beings in their image. Very few succeeded. There was the spirit of Phyrexal, a boastful and rude being who was declaring to the Pantheon his latest achievement. "Pantheon, I have made the finest race of enlightened minds in the galaxy. I call them the Dracus. I have sculpted them to be mighty and strong in both brain and body. I have taught them to only allow the glorious and perfect to ascend, and to reward the lesser among themselves with servitude. With every generation, the strong will thrive and the meek will die, until my creations spread to all your lands and call themselves your masters." The Pantheon protested at this. As tired as they were of the brutish Phyrexal, only very few had managed to bring intellect to their soil. How will they beat away a race of madmen and conquerors? "I have also created an enlightened race, Pantheon," called out another voice. It was the patient, tranquil earth. "I call them humanity. They can run and throw and swim like any other, but it is their minds I am most proud of. I have taught them to think as one, to seek each other out and build together. You speak of subjugating the weak. The humans know to shelter their weak, to make them strong once again. I provide much for them, and I have given them dexterous hands and sharp minds to take it, to shape it into a civilization for all, and to ascend all humankind." Phyrexal responded with a burst of laughter. "Am I to expect these runts to challenge my power? Each Dracus will be tough, sharp, ruthless. Nothing will match or lord over them. Only I shall have that authority." Judging its foe, Earth stayed collected and reserved. We shall see. Millions of years passed. Races across the galaxy learned the ways of their world and the universe beyond. First mastering the seasons and the care of crops, then the extraction of metal from rock. Harnessing the power of fire and the atom came next. Then the building of ships to cross the desert between each oasis. Of all the races, the last to ascend were the children of Earth. Phyrexal took much pleasure in antagonizing its foe. "You have made a race of farm animals. They even kiss the feet of the other lesser races. Why do you look on so carelessly as your playthings march towards their destiny?" Never raising its voice, Earth countered. "I do not worry of their future, Phyrexal, as you have made a fatal mistake." Growling, much like a hunter frightening its wounded prey, Phyrexal asked, "And what fatal mistake would that be?" "You didn't make your pets ruthless enough." All of the Pantheon jumped at this uncharacteristic remark. The humans had joined with the larger galaxy and had showed themselves worthy of friendship and respect. But were they worthy of fear? Authority? How could they survive such ruthlessness that the Dracus always held in their hearts? At that moment, the Pantheon itself shook. The ancient structure cracking and groaning from a stress it had not suffered in eons. Ringing through the walls was not the voice of a god, but of mortals. The screams of a race in suffering. Eyes turned to the Orion Cygnus arm. Many worlds were on fire. People, humans caught off guard and captured by Dracus soldiers, cuffed and chained together, being packed into ships headed for factories and mines. Phyrexol boomed with a soulless laugh, taking pleasure in victory. So much for your species of saints! Believe me, they are only the... The Pantheon shook once again, with the cries of a mortal race. But this cry was different. It was not a mindless plea. It was a solid roar. It became louder and louder, until nearly all spirits begged for it to stop. Then, just as suddenly as it came, it silenced. Eyes turned again toward the Orion Cygnus arm. It was the land of the Dracus that were in flames. Dracus beings locked in prisons and camps, and humans, bloodied and filthy, as their conquerors. The sight humbled the gods themselves. How could this be? How could they do that? Cried Phyrexol, lost as to how its race was found meek, and Earth's was found strong. Meeting its old enemy eye to eye, Earth told all. Don't you remember one of your old lessons to the Dracus? Don't maim a foe. Kill him, and he will never have his vengeance. You taught that on the scale of individuals, of one Dracus to another. You created a race of distrustful, deluded, divided monsters. My humans know that lesson themselves on the scale of us, the galaxy. They think as one, live as one, and the Dracus maimed them. Now, they will have their vengeance. Turning away from Phyrexol, Earth looked on at the gardens the humans were planting on the lands they now ruled, and it saw that it was good. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this one today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here and being a part of all this. I really do appreciate you. I recorded this on 6/17/2021. Let's see when it actually comes out on YouTube. It's probably not going to be for months. But thanks guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the Patreon, go check some stuff out. Probably got some new things going on over there. In all this time, I've probably come up with a whole bunch of other shit. So, you're the best. Love you guys. Bye, y'all. Hey, don't forget to fucking tip your waiter. I know that it shouldn't be like this, okay? Just by the way, I know that it shouldn't be like this. We shouldn't have to tip people. Restaurants should pay a living wage. Unfortunately, they don't do that. So when you enter into the social contract of going out to eat, which I know all of us are probably doing way more right now, please just tip. Those people don't deserve your ire. They don't deserve to be treated like the commodity that they currently are. So please, tip, be nice, understand that they don't control almost anything. Servers are not your problem. The kitchen isn't even your problem. The problem really is the fact that we all demand phenomenal service for nothing. So, yeah, tip your waiters, your servers, everything. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Bye, y'all.